Very good morning, children. Myself, L.K. Tripathi, your SST teacher from LPM Public School, Bola Bajar. Well, children, we have a new video today. That is Chapter 10 from History. The topic is Art, Architecture and Literature in Colonial Era. This chapter will enable us to know about the different types of architecture and literature in the British period. How did art and architecture flourish, got its zenith during this period? This chapter will enable us to know about all the facts which were restored in our medieval era. Now let's get started. Mughal miniature paintings are seen as timeless imagery depicting their rulers as real masters of the universe. Jahangir, under whom most of the painting works was at its peak, had his portraits depicting him standing on the globe or the sand clock in the shape of an hourglass. The British too tried to emulate by depicting the Indian landscapes in deplorable state in the backdrop with opulent British structures in the foreground. Why do you think they made such paintings? Discuss in the class. Undoubtedly, we say that the Mughal period was very rich in the field of architecture, paintings, and other type of artistic works. At the time of Jahangir, most of the paintings flourished at its peak, though many of the rulers from Mughal dynasty were very much fond of art and architecture, but Shah Jahan and Jahangir both took keen interest to promote all such types of things in this era. British also tried to emulate by depicting the Indian landscapes in deplorable stable in the backdrop with opulent British structures in the foreground. तो इस तरह से हम ऐसा क्यों सोचते हैं कि उन्होंने ऐसी पेंटिंग्स बनाई? British were also very much greedy to have such types of painting. Now let's discuss about that carefully. Since ancient times, India has invariable served as a kind of grand cultures, matrix for different style and traditions of art to interact, fuse together, and thereby lend a unique variety to its creative aura and legacy. As we have already read, new traditions in art and architecture, often referred to as Indo-Islamic, flourished in the medieval period. Following the advent of people from West and Central Asia. The art and painting which flourished during the Mughal period, it was a combined effort of Indian artists as well as the Islamic artists to enrich the painting of Islam and India. They constitute, they paid their effort to give a name consolidately, that is Indo-Islamic पेंटिंग, जिसमें इस्लाम का और इंडिया दोनों का उसमें जहाँ पर समावेश है, दोनों ही जगह के पेंटिंग्स को जो शो आउट करता हो उसे इंडो इस्लामिक पेंटिंग का नाम दिया गया इसमें. In this chapter, we shall go on to read about the major trends and developments in paintings and other fields of art during colonial period. अब हम इसमें कॉलोनियल पीरियड के जो भी आगे जो पढ़ेंगे, इसमें मेजर ट्रेंड्स को पढ़ेंगे जो पेंटिंग के क्षेत्र में, आर्ट के क्षेत्र में जो अलग तरह का डेवलपमेंट हुआ, एक अलग इसको प्रारूप दिया गया. तो पहले हम जानते हैं पेंटिंग. यूरोपियन थीम्स एंड टेक्निक्स इंट्रोड्यूस्ड इन पेंटिंग ड्यूरिंग द मुगल पीरियड अचीव्ड मोर prominent during the colonial period. The art of painting in India during the British period is characterized by a number of styles. Earlier, they mostly depicted court scenes and different aspects of aristocratic life. Later, some of them also choose ordinary people and their lives as their subjects. However, in some way or the other, their paintings always reflected a sense of superiority characterizing their colonial mindset. Some of the major trends of the imperial art were, imperial जो साम्राज्य सामंतशाही जो आर्ट था उसको कैसे, ब्रिटिश जो चाहते थे कि उनके जो भी अचीवमेंट्स हैं, उनकी जो ग्लोरी है, उनकी जो आइडेंटिटी है, दैट शुड आल्सो कम आउट फ्रॉम डिफरेंट टाइप्स ऑफ पेंटिंग एज ड्यूरिंग द मुगल पीरियड it has shown in their courts, their palaces and in their galleries. So in that way they also wanted, they means the colonial rulers also wanted to show their powers, their identity and their place in the world just through the painting. So they also promoted, they also took more interest to create such types of things in their court and their offices. उसमें से कुछ मेजर ट्रेंड्स को हम देखते हैं जो इंपीरियल आर्ट जो कहे जाते थे. फर्स्ट क्या था? पिक्चरेस्क लैंडस्केप पेंटिंग. सेकेंड, लाइफ साइज पोर्ट्रेट पेंटिंग्स, हिस्ट्री पेंटिंग्स. These three types of paintings were flourished during those days. They were different and the real means of different types of painting to show their legacy and power in different ways. Various British artists came to India during this period and began to work here. For instance, Tilly Kettle, William Hoses and Robert M. Greenlee. They were most renowned painter from British colony and they also took interest to show their talent through their painting. Tilly Kettle, a portrait painter, was the first English painter to work in India. Most of his portraits were those of elite Indians and company officials. William Hodges visited India during the period of Warren Hastings in 1778. The first English professional landscape painter in India, he remained in Lucknow for about 6 years. In 1793, Hodges published an illustrated book about his travel in India. जो हॉजेस थे उन्होंने एक बुक जो है एक इलस्ट्रेटेड बुक को पब्लिश किया जब भारत में वो ट्रेवल करने आए थे, भारत घूमने आए थे। उस समय ही रोड मेनी फैक्ट्स अबाउट द इंडियन कल्चर एंड इंडियन आइडेंटिटी। रॉबर्ट एम ग्रिंडले केम टू इंडिया in 1803 as an army officer. His book, Scenery, Customs and Architecture is ranked among the finest color plate volume depicting the view of India. Thomas Daniel and William Daniel were the best known practitioners of picturesque landscape painting. They mostly use watercolors or charcoal instead of oil paint. Usually, they painted ruins of ancient or medieval monuments, suggesting that a great civilization was in ruin. They showed traditional India as a pre-modern and changeless world with numerous fakirs, sadhus, snakes, charmers, elephants, cows, boats, etc. However, when they painted British settlements and new commercial centers, they painted land and majestic buildings, new means of transport, etc. So, up to here we have discussed about this video, about this chapter through this video. Rest we shall discuss in the next video next time. Thank you.